Hi, I'm Jingyi Zhu, and I'm introducing the group project Poke Memory Matches rule to you guys. And the rule is really simple. So you have like 24 cards, but they're like 12 pair matched. And the key of this game is to memorize what cards place on each part of the table. And this game can be multiple players to play at the same time. It could be 1%, 2%, or 3%. And the goal is to match up all the pairs to score. And each time, like when you have a match pair, you would have like 2 extra points. And if you end up like match the wrong pair, the card will just turn over and then you will start again. And whoever have the highest score, it wins. Yeah, it's pretty simple. And now I'm gonna explain what part So here I'm gonna show you guys what it look like for 1 players. So when you start the games, you'll be able to see the 24 cards face upward to you, and then you will memorize like the picture and the number on them. Then you have like a few seconds, and then all the cards gonna flip over. Then the point of this game is to like match up the cards by your memory. So you have like different times of clicking. So when you click the first one, if the first one and the second one you click match, which means you got a pair, and then you will score 1. If it's not matched, it will show it's not matched. And the game will like keep going and going until like the time runs out. And when it's all matched, that means the game's ends. So I'm gonna show you how to play this game. So we can see right here, and then you click ready. Then you have all the cards here. You have to memorize it. And then just start clicking the cards, and it will flip over. That means it's correct. And you will keep going. It's not, it will flip over. And when you're finished within the 3 minutes it will like automatically stop the clocking, and then it shows like you made it and ready for like the next game. Then you can try it again or like exit out. And that's basically how the whole game gonna work for just one person's game. For the lamps, we can see right here on the code part. If the card matched, the player's indicator gonna like shine, which on the design view, there's like 2 dots right here. Those are the things whoever scores, it will like turn on the color to let the other player knows that the other player scores. And the other one is about the timer that I make. 3 minutes is pretty like long for like the whole game that all can match up, which I already showed in players one's examples. So yeah, and the times like goes down as like the minutes goes till like the player finish the game.
So now I will introduce how the 2 players mode works in our game. So the rules are the same as before, and so now we choose 2 players. And we can see the difference is that we have scoring system here and they can show who wins at last. So now it's player 1's turn. And player 1 can keep choosing until they do not match. So now they do not match, it's turn to player 2's turn. So from player 2's window, we can see that which cards have already been flipped by player 1. So player 2 can choose the remaining cards now. Player 1 got 2 points and player 2 got 10 points. So now player 2 wins.
I am Winnie, and in this game, I was in charge of matching system and scoring system, which including the speed and also the sound effect. And let's look at this one. This is a function for flipping cards and checking for matches. And first, we need to get the position of the clicked card. We need to know the row and columns to get the index. And this is the audio I added for the leap cards. And for the matching system, we need to check if the two cards match or not with their card path. And this is for debugging. And if now is player one's turn, we need to update their score and update their score display. And then we need to send their score to the SysBig via this one SysBig write and use the channel ID write API key I provided in the properties there. And the same for the player 2. And then we need to check if the game end. If it is not matched, we need to switch to another player, and we also need to flip the two cards back if they do not match. And so when we switch to another player, we need to use 3 minus the current player, because we also have the 3 players mode, 1 player mode and 2 player mode. So if we switch from player 1 to player 2 or player 2 to player 1 in this 2 player mode, and then we need to update the player indicator. And last, we need to initialize this sense, and this code similar in the 1 player mode and the 3 players mode. The same, and that's similar there. And now we can look at our SenseBake. This is my SenseBake fields. Now we can look at the record there for their scores. So this is for player 1, player 2, and player 3, and that's all.
Hi, I'm William Yang. In this section, I'm going to go through our code in our memory card game. I'm mainly responsible for the homepage, random card function, card image assignment, and the check the game in functions. So this is our homepage. And what the homepage does, it's just gonna call out our main function, main program window when the button are clicked. So for example, if I click 2 player button here, it's just gonna call out our 2 player modes, 2 player game mode. Yeah, so this is our 2 player game mode. And the first function of our games is random card functions. So in this function, we're just gonna select 12 random card image from the folder and just want to prepare for dealing the card in the game. So here we list all the PNG files in that folder, and we use ramprm function to randomly select 12 image in that folders. Next function is display card functions. We're just gonna display 24 card game card, which is 12 pairs of game cards in the interface. So here we are actually creating 24 buttons for those game card. And we create those buttons in a grid of 4 times 6. So like it's gonna be like rectangle grid. And the next function is initialize cardback function, initialize cardback button. So what this function does, it's just gonna do the same thing as before. Like we're gonna create a new image on the previous image. So also we're gonna create like 24 buttons for the cardbacks, and we use the same strategy to determine the bottom's location. We're gonna calculate where the card should be placed on the grid, and we're trying to overlapping the previous created card face bottom. So here's something special is we use tag function. We use tag properties to store the row and column information for the later matching system used. And this is our check game in functions. So what it does, it's just gonna detect if all the card back bottom are being clicked, means they all being showing the card face image, then the game end, and we gonna call the game end function. Basically, the game end function just gonna compare the scores and display which player wins and display the scores in the new windows.